Hello Capricorn, this is Crystal Raven coming to you with your end of September read. Thank you for anybody that is new to my channel for stopping by. I hope you get something out of the read, and thank you for all my subscribers. I really appreciate all of your support and your comments and likes and shares. It just really helps me do readings better when you guys are commenting and letting me know your stories and that I'm resonating. It just really makes me happy, and it helps me do this in a better quality. Let's put it that way. Today we're going to be using Next World Tarot for the overall for the end of the month, and then the Spellcasters and the Gilded. I'm not taking any personals right now, and also I've pre-shuffled the cards off screen. I'll shuffle once in front of you guys so you know that I did shuffle. But I just do that as I meditate in your energy just to save time. And also, let's see. Oh, at the end of the reads, I do pull the bottom of the deck. And so at the end, if you stay to the end, you'll see the bottom of the deck for all three decks. And it just wraps up the end of the read. And I think that's it, other than we're just dealing with energy. And I read from the sign I'm reading for. So I'm reading for Capricorn. So if it's vice versa, just flip it. And that will be for you. And remember, this is a general reading, so don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. And also, you know, if it's not your story, it's not your story. If it is, fantastic. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and get into it. Spirits to guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, thank you for being here with me today as I give Capricorn a reading. Thank you for today. Thank you for the air we breathe, the sun shining on our face. Thank you for everything you give us. And thank you for all the lessons you teach us. We appreciate you more than we show. Help me to see the messages for Capricorn for the end of September. You know how I read. Help me see. Thank you. Okay, guys. One shuffle. Overall energy for the end of the month is Queen of Swords, the Throne of Truth. That's a good energy. That's like just cutting away all the bullshit, not worrying about it's like standing in your own power and your truth and not caring what anybody else is saying, which is awesome. I love the Queen of Swords energy because it's all truth. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We're using the Spellcasters first. Spirit, give me some messages for Capricorn for the end of September. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. End of September. Messages for Capricorn, end of September. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time, but so far we got the Four of Cups in reverse, and we got the Hierophant. So what this is telling me, I'm getting two different things. One is there's some Capricorns who are getting down to their truth. Like that, the Hierophant in this deck sometimes can represent to me, just as a reader, as like the rules, the status quo, society, what people think, you know, things like that. And it's a very dominant card. Like, you know, here's a book, these are the rules you have to follow, you know, but everybody's hiding behind this mask of nothingness. And, you know, getting past that, cutting past all of that and talking and speaking your truth. And some of that is even parts of spirituality. You're questioning your truths about what you believe and why you may believe that. There's a lot of things happening with just why you believe what you believe and why you feel things have to go a certain way versus just it being what it is. There's just, it's almost like, I don't know how to put this correctly. It's like all the things that seem to make so much sense in the past don't make sense anymore, and now a whole new spectrum of things make sense because you're really just being truthful about a lot of things in your life, and it's a lot of truth even to yourself. Okay, for the second set of Capricorns, the Four of Cups and the Hierophant coming out is there's a marriage and you're not missing each other anymore. Four of Cups is like meditation, thinking, contemplating, missing, you know, building that emotion inside yourself. And the Four of Cups in reverse is like you're not missing anything anymore. There's nothing lacking. There's nothing, you know, you're building that, and you're building it through being the Queen of Swords, through your talking, through speaking your truth. Okay? Give me some more messages, please. Thank you. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the end of September. Okay, pull this card. One fell on the floor. All right. So, we got the Tower, Ten of Wands, Strength, and the Hermit. Okay. I really like this. The reason I like this is because this Tower is more of an epiphany moment than actually like a catastrophe in a way. It's an epiphany moment that helps you lay down all your stress. It's like something just clicks. It's like, you know what? No. I don't have to go by everybody else's expectations. And you just instantly realize it. You drop all your burdens and you find the strength to go inside yourself to balance yourself out and to find your own passions. That is really great energy. I love that. Let's clarify with the Gilded. And for the ones that this is like a marriage and you're talking now, you're coming back together, yeah, that there was a Tower moment. There was some truths that came out, but both of you were able to lay your burdens down. You're having that strength to go inward together and just kind of retreat together. And there's a lot of conversation going on, which is very good. Okay, let's clarify this Four of Cups. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. That's a lot of clarification for that Four of Cups. There's a lot of either different stories going on, or there's a lot of things that was released in order to allow this to move forward. Okay, let's look at this. So we got out, for the Four of Cups, we got the Moon with the Nine of Swords with the World. What that tells me is that there was a lot of anxieties about deep hidden emotions, deep hidden things, and those things needed to come out. And once they did, once the communication started, once the emotions, you know, was able to flow naturally, that anxiety stopped. It just stopped. And you moved into a much better phase, okay? Because right after that came the Ten of Cups and the Two of Wands, choosing happiness, choosing your Ten of Cups, and not choosing to stay in a state of anxiety and talking, being open, just talking about things that you needed to talk about before. Then we got the Hermit. So that's double confirmation with the Hermit over here. Two of Swords and the Magician. So what this tells me is that you chose what your passion is, and your passion is your emotional fulfillment. You went inside dealing with some things and you made some decisions, and you realized through making those decisions how capable you really are with the Magician, and how you can change your world to be what you want it to be. You do not have to do everything everybody else wants you to do. You don't have to have anxieties that you're not good enough or anything like that. Just express that and talk about it, and it's okay to express and talk about your feelings and emotions. And the moment you do that, your anxiety goes away and you step right into a 10 of Cups. You're emotionally fulfilled because you chose to be that way. And when you go into that hermit mode and you retreat and you make that balance within yourself and you choose what that passion is, and it may be something that you're not used to, something that's unfamiliar. With the Two of Swords with the blindfold on, it's something like maybe it's a new territory you've never done before, but it could be scary. But you're realizing you're the Magician. You don't have to have anything else to do what you want to do right now, and that you can make your world what you wish it to be. And instead of just sitting in meditation and thinking about it with the Four of Cups in reverse, you're doing stuff about it. You're making decisions with the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. You're making decisions and closing out stuff that's made you have anxiety. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for Capricorn into September. Okay. We got the Seven of Cups. Six of Cups. Nine of Wands. The Chariot. And the Seven of Pentacles. What this tells me is that there was a lot of confusion, a lot of childhood issues, a lot of childhood beliefs that needed to be looked at. Like I said, this Tower is like, the energy I'm getting off of it is it's an epiphany moment, a divine epiphany moment. And I think the Capricorns I'm resonating with was just really confused about life in general. The Hierophant can be marriage, it can be spirituality, it can be government, it can be anything as far as like there's a set rule and these are the rules. And it's like very confusing sometimes, especially in today's world with everything going on that we see on the news right now. And being just confused about your belief systems on certain things and going back into your childhood and understanding why you believe certain things right now. And you've really been through a lot, dealing with a lot. You're tired and worn out, but you're still very, very protective of all the things you've learned, but you're just tired. And you'll keep fighting if you have to, but you prefer to go ahead and just have it calm. And that's what you're choosing. You're choosing to go into like a retreat mode. You know you've worked hard to get where you're at right now, and things are calm and peaceful. And so you're tending to what you've already worked on. Okay, it's like if this is a marriage, you're tending to that instead of something else that took away from that relationship. It's like the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles are normally money, right? Job, things like that. But in this sense, it's almost as if you're viewing what your worth is in what you've built versus the work you've done, if that makes sense to anybody. That's how it's coming out. So that's how it's going to stay. All right, let's see what this Tower is. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. Okay. So the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands came out for this Tower. And what this tells me is that you have fought long and hard to figure out passion, like what you're passionate about, what you want to do with your life, what you want to do with your life. It's like you're questioning, in a sense, the status quo of everything. And you're almost realizing that the things that you fought so hard for, it could be the last 7 years, because you got a lot of 7s and 6s on the board, but it's like you fought really, really hard and you feel like you didn't get anywhere. But now there's this new passion that's opening up this door that you can walk through. And it's a change of thought. It's a change of thought process to move forward in a way that is non-burdensome. That makes sense. These words, I hope this is resonating with somebody, because it's not how I normally talk. The Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay. Yeah. You got the Hangman, Eight of Wands with the Star. Bringing balance, laying down those burdens, figuring out what your passion is, because a 10 is cyclical energy, so it's an ending to a brand new beginning. And you have the Nine of Wands too, so you're ending that fight, you're ending the struggle, and you're taking your one wand, your passion, and you're moving forward. And when you figure out what that passion is, it takes you immediately out of the Hangman position of not knowing what to do and into the Star energy, which is balance. And as soon as you feel that balance and knowing what your passion is, or how, or at least maybe a step or two to get there, maybe a step or two on communication. Eight of Wands is communication. Just releasing those burdens, talking about it, laying it all out on the table, and then being able to get out of that stuck position and have the balance within yourself and within your relationship. Let's see what the Strength is. Clarify the Strength, please. Clarify the Strength card. Clarify the Strength card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so I'm going to keep this card over the Ace of Wands because it flew over there, and once I saw it, I knew exactly that it needs to stay there. The Ace of Pentacles. Capricorns, you're really always concerned about work and money. That's just how you are. This passion that you find when you go inward and you deal with your things and you stop whatever anxieties you have, you talk about them, you deal with your childhood beliefs, you figure out you don't want to be like the status quo, you want to have your life the way you want to have it. That passion will actually bring you a good opportunity to make money as well. And the reason why is because Spirit knows you, knows that that's how you are. Even if you were very passionate about something but it brought you little to no money, you would not stay with it because you would not feel worth anything, because that's kind of where you feel your worth at. Most Capricorns do. My dad's a Capricorn and my husband's a Capricorn, and they're both like that. I mean, generations apart, but just same way. So it's just kind of how it is. You want the stability, but you're also realizing that you don't have to do it the way you've always thought it had to be done. Okay? This Strength is I'm just now looking at these cards. Okay. The Ace of Swords with the Four of Pentacles with the Devil. Okay. So this Ace of Swords, this Truth, which is this Queen of Swords energy for the overall, it's healing truth, okay? And it's asking you to have the strength to talk about. Okay. this is two very different energies for me right now. The Four of Pentacles normally is like holding on to everything you've got, you know, all that. And then the Devil's like, I don't know, like doing stuff you wouldn't normally do, right? So, but right now, this energy for these two cards is like, this is the face I show the world. I'm building my family, I'm building my household, I've got my rings on, I'm dressed really well, I'm doing really well, and see all these beautiful coins that I have that I'm holding in my pocket. See, I'm doing great. And then the truth of it is you're just ready to kind of say, F it. And you're really just kind of wanting to enjoy your life. And you know that this persona hasn't served you. It's gotten you nowhere. So having a little bit of fun in life now, realizing not to take things so seriously, not that you don't build yourself off of coins. You build yourself off of enjoying your life. And a lot of people see the Devil as a bad card. It's not. It's your card. It's Capricorn. It's enjoying things, you know, it's having fun. It's not bad. It's very grounded energy in the having fun energy. It's grounded. It's not careless. It's not reckless. It's just not doing this anymore. Trying to show off to everybody. Look what I have. You see what I have? I look pretty, you know, you're just stopping that, and you're realizing that you don't have to present yourself in a way that everybody has always wanted you to present yourself. See, with the Hierophant, it's like going against the status quo. Like, I don't have to be that person that, I was born into this family, or I was, whatever the case may be. I don't have to be that. I can be what I want to be, and I'm changing my thought processes on that. What's this Hermit? Clarify the Hermit, please. Thank you. Thank you. Clarify the Hermit. Okay. All right. So, we got the Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and then we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Swords. What this tells me is that going inward, offering this Page of Cups to one another, yes, it's the beginning. It's like, you could have been together for years, but it's the beginning of something brand new, and it's changing your physical world. It could be changing your job, it could be changing your home, it could be changing a lot of things as far as really physically. It could change the way your family dynamic is being ran. It can change a lot of things when your truth starts coming out. Well, maybe the way you guys have raised your kid up till this point, you're realizing, I've come to some realizations, and I don't want to do that same cycle with my kid, or whatever the case may be. You're changing how you're doing things because this brand new love is growing. And where there was not any equal give or take, it's going to be more equal give and take now. The problem is you're in your head too much still about worrying about if it's going to be equal give and take. So you're kind of holding up the process, which is why you need to go into your hermit mode and allow yourself to be balanced and allow yourself to find your light. Because once you do that, you'll be able to equally give to somebody else. But right now, being in your headspace of almost not knowing what to do is stopping you from being able to give back and forth. So that's why you're going into your hermit phase. So you can just regroup and change your thought process, change your thought beliefs, really understand that you can be who you want to be, and it doesn't matter, what you were raised to believe. You're an adult. You can do, within, don't break the law, but you do what makes you happy, and If, maybe sometimes, people don't think guys should have ear piercings or something, but you have ears pierced, or you're going to go do it. And it's really going to make your mom or dad mad, but you're 28 years old, and it doesn't matter because you're 28 years old and you can do that. You see what I mean? It can be something as simple as that, but you got to get yourself balanced and love yourself more and understand yourself more so that you can get out of those anxieties about yourself. And when you have somebody that can receive that and understand that and be a hermit with you and understand there's things that need to be dealt with and there's just a lot of truth that's coming out, it works. And you got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. It's really good. Let's see what the bottom of the deck say. Four of Pentacles. Double confirmation there. Three of Pentacles. And the Fool. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. You know why I love that? Because what I say, this was the persona, my Four of Pentacles. Well, here's Four of Pentacles here. Two very different energies, but being used similarity. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Okay, so you've got this persona of look what I have, look what I can do. And you're not doing that anymore. You don't want to be in that energy of that's what makes you feel proud. Now, this is like at home. Figuring out what you want to do and your passion at home. And the Three of Pentacles is like defining that craft, really working hard to figure out what it is that you can do, and working with spirit and do that you could be proud of. And what happens after that? The Fool. You go right into a new phase of doing what makes you happy, and that Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, you go right into doing something fantastic for yourself, a brand new cycle, and you're doing it at home. And this Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn. You're realizing your own worth and that you can do things for yourself without relying on anyone else, which makes you such a better partner, whether that's in business or in love. It makes you a better partner no matter what, because you realize your worth now. That's phenomenal, guys. I love this reading. I hope you did too. If it resonated, please comment, like, subscribe, and I just love hearing from you guys. So please comment and let me know if this resonated with you guys, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.